Starting lineups have just been introduced here at the Sawyer Center. The final match of the day here in the SNU OBU Volleyball Classic. We'll be back out here bright and early tomorrow morning again. The Crimson Storm will again start at 9 a.m. against William Jewell College tomorrow. Southwest Baptist will play Northwestern Oklahoma State at 11 a.m. The 2 p.m. match will be William Jewell and Northwestern Oklahoma, and then the 4 p.m. match tomorrow will be SNU and Southwest Baptist. A good crowd on hand here this afternoon for a Friday afternoon. The teams have assembled in their own playing areas. Randall University wearing the gold jerseys here in the second match of the day for themselves. They have blue numbers and letters trimmed in white, navy blue spandex shorts for the Saints with the navy blue knee pads, the white socks, and the blue and white shoes. SNU wearing the white uniforms again, as they did this morning, with the crimson letters and numbers trimmed in black spandex shorts for the Crimson Storm with the white knee pads, the white socks, and the white shoes. The Crimson Storm will be occupying the playing area to the right on your screen, with Randall in the playing court on the left. It appears as though SNU will have the first serve, as stepping back to take it is number 8, Megan Ellis. SNU trying to bounce back after seeing their 3-match win streak ended this morning against Drury. Megan Ellis is back to serve, and we are just about ready to get underway. We're about 20 minutes behind schedule because the Drury Northwestern Oklahoma State match went long. Randall with the ball. There is Erica Stein, and it's set out on the outside. Mindy Stewart hits it into the net. The attack error gives SNU the first point of the match. Ellis, Madeline Lynch, Logan Matthews, Bailey Terang, Kylie Smith, and Kayla Thomas on the floor for the Crimson Storm. The serve here is just a bit wide from Ellis. 1-1 is your score. The 6 on the floor for Randall. Sydney Bolin, the libero, who replaces back to serve. Chloe Hartman, Erica Stein, and Ella Bilsma in the front row. Ellis gets this one to Smith, and then over to Bailey Terang. It's dug by Charity Burdett out of the back row. Bilsma pokes it across, and we're going to get a blocking error against SNU. Bailey Terang was in the net on the attempted block, and so Randall takes the lead 2-1. Serve goes into the net. Sydney Boland's toss was too low. Logan Matthews will replace out, as back onto the floor comes Bailey Grimes, and Kayla Thomas goes back to serve. Thomas serves this one across. It's taken by Michaela Stewart, and now out on the side it goes to Hartman. Blocked and kept in place. Smith will set it out for Terang. Bailey Terang has it dug by Charity Burdett. Out of the back row, Burdett's attack is received there by Ellis. Diving dig by Bolin, and it comes across on a free ball. They'll set the slide for Bailey Grimes. Comes back across, and it will go as a kill for Chloe Hartman. 3-2. Randall with the lead. Substitution as Brooke Spears will take the place of Michaela Stewart. Back to serve is Erica Stein. Both of these teams run a 5-1 offense with the same setter setting all the way around, and there is an ace from Stein that makes it 4-2 Randall. Good start here from the Saints. Lynch to Smith, now outside for Terang, and Bailey Terang checks in with a kill. Her first scoring swing of the match, and that will get SNU back to within 1. Substitution as Lynch heads to the bench, and Sunny Bachelet checks back in. Serve into the net from Smith. Makes it 5-3. Only 2 of the first 5 points for Randall have come on kills. They do have an ace as well. SNU has made a couple of mistakes early. Both of them on service errors. Maddie Wedman goes back to serve. She's a 5'5" sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma. Matthews gets it to Smith, and now out to Bachelet. Diving dig from Bolin. It's kept alive, but only momentarily. That will be a kill for Sunny Bachelet. SNU is within one at 5-4. Bailey Terang with the top spin jump serve. It's taken by Burdett. Out to Burdett on the wing, dug by Smith. Now Matthews bumps it up for Ellis, and it's dug by Wedman. Comes back across. Out for Bachelet, who tries to go cross court and misses wide. 6-4, Randall with the lead. Bilsma will serve. Into the middle, Smith sets it up, and pounding it down is Bailey Grimes. 6-5 the score. Matthews will go back to serve as Thomas replaces into the front row where Grimes had been. Matthews with the top spin jump serve. It's taken by Wedman. Now out of the middle, a roll shot from Burdett. Left side, there is Ellis, dug by Wedman. Back out it comes, and there's a swing that goes wide from Brooke Spears, the 5'10" sophomore from Piedmont, Oklahoma. And SNU has leveled the score 6 apiece. Wedman takes the serve. Now Stein sets it out. And that will be a kill for Brooke Spears as Randall surges back in front. Stepping back to serve is Spears. And she missed that one just long. 7-7 here in the early going of set one. Randall and Southern Nazarene. Substitution as Spears is taken out for Michaela Stewart. And then Madeline Lynch checks in, taking the place of Sunny Bachelet. Near the net, Stein gets it up to Burdett, who pokes it across. Now Thomas takes the swing and gives SNU the lead. Kayla Thomas picks up the kill. Her first kill of the match, her first attack attempt officially. Madeline Lynch will serve again. Taken by Wedman, and now Stein sets it out for Burdett on the left. Terang to Smith. Now Thomas pokes it across. Lunging, diving dig there by Stewart. Comes back over to Ellis, who tips, and Michaela Stewart is unable to keep the second one in play as Ellis, with a well-placed tip to the line, gives SNU the 9-7 lead. Serve is taken by Sydney Bolin, comes out to Burdett. Matthews gets it in the middle to Smith, and now Thomas is going to pick up another kill, and SNU has rattled off 4 straight. Lynch still serving, and Mike Freeman, the head coach for Randall, wants a timeout. We'll take it with them and be back. This is SNU Volleyball. Crimson Storm up 10-7 on the SNU Video Network. Crimson Storm lead it 10-7 here in the early going in set number 1 against Randall University. Madeline Lynch serving out of the timeout. Sydney Bolin gets it to Erica Stein, and now Charity Burdett's attack is dug by Lynch. Comes back out to Megan Ellis, who puts down the kill. Credit the assist once again to Kylie Smith. Ellis now with a couple of kills. Smith with 7 assists already. It's 11-7 SNU. Michaela Stewart gets it to Stein, who finds Burdett, puts down the kill. Charity Burdett with just her first kill on 9 swings. 4 kills so far in the set for Randall. Burdett will serve. This one's taken by Matthews. They'll set quickly for Thomas, and Thomas will get the kill as we have a blocking error whistled. That will go against Chloe Hartman. SNU. The scoreboard shows 13-7. I've got 12-8, and so do the live stats. Ellis serves it to Burdett. Now the attack goes off the block. Mindy Stewart will get credit for the kill. It is 12-9. Lynch to Smith, and now Bailey Terang makes it 13-9. And now they are going to correct the scoreboard. It is 13-9. Kayla Thomas goes back to serve. Bolin takes it. Now Stein sets it out for Bilsma. Just unable to keep it in play are the Crimson Storm, and Bilsma will pick up the kill. It's 13-10. Ella Bilsma becomes the first player for Randall to have more than 1 kill. Erica Stein goes back to serve, taken by Ellis. Smith out to Terang. Off the block, and that will go down for a kill. Bailey Terang heating it up. She now has 2 kills. The senior from Corona, California, out of Santiago High School. Substitution for the Crimson Storm as Bachelet will check in. Madeline Lynch will go to the SNU bench. Jump serve from Smith, taken by Burdett. Now Stein sets it out. It's tipped across by Spears. Bachelet, dug by Stein. Bolin takes a shot at the back corner and comes up with the kill. 14-11, a well-placed bump. That time from Bolin. She read that the Crimson Storm were creeping up toward the net. Substitution as Hartman subs out, and back in comes Maddie Wedman. Wedman, a 5'5" sophomore from Mustang. Matthews takes it. Now Smith sets Terang in the middle, and that's just too easy. They did not get a block up in front of Bailey Terang. 3 kills for Terang. 4 kills for Terang on 6 swings. Bailey will sub out as Haven Rogers comes in to handle the serving duties in that place in the rotation. 15-11 Crimson Storm. Stein in the middle. A blocking error is going to give a kill to Brooke Spears. We've seen a lot of blocking errors here today. Bachelet, the guilty party that time in the net. 15-12. Perhaps some early season jitters. Substitution as Ella Bilsma is going to be subbed out for Hannah Hubbard, the 5'6" freshman from here in Bethany. The majority of this Randall University roster is from the state of Oklahoma. There are 2 exceptions. Erica Stein, the setter, is from Arlington, Texas, and Ella Bilsma is from Balgonie, Saskatchewan. Serve that time from Hubbard is taken by Matthews. Smith sets it out to Ellis, dug by Stein. Now Hubbard gets it across to Burdett. Rogers for Smith, and Bachelet on the set behind Kylie Smith puts down the uncontested kill. It's 16-12. 12 assists already for Kylie Smith in this set. Stuff in the stat sheet so far. Logan Matthews goes back to serve. Side spin on that one. It's taken by Burdett. Stein sets it out back, and powering it through the block is Brooke Spears. 16-13. Serve is beckoned for, and Spears will be back once again. There's the toss, and the right-hand jump serve ends up wide. 17-13 substitution for both sides as Michaela Lynch subs in for Spears, and then Madeline Lynch subs in for Southern Nazarene, taking the place of Sunny Bachelet. Lynch goes back to serve. Serves this one toward the line. It is taken by Wedman and now comes across to Mindy Stewart, who misses it long. 18-13. Crimson Storm with the 5-point lead as we get late here in set number one. Madeline Lynch serves this one across. It's taken by Hubbard. Stein sets it over. Nice adjustment by Burdett. And the Crimson Storm are going to end up giving it away on the attack error. They charge that one to Megan Ellis. 18-14. Ellis, the 5'8" junior from Hereford, Texas. Serve from Burdett, taken by Matthews, and then Thomas out of the middle. That's a size mismatch that is going to be a problem for Randall. The Saints have only one player listed at above 6 foot on their roster. That is Kinsey Goodnow, a junior from Ponca City. SNU, meanwhile, with several, although they only have one listed above 6 foot as well. That's Bachelet at 6'3". Smith sets Ellis out of the back row. The tip is taken by Stein. Now Hubbard bumps it back out towards Stein, and the set was too far wide for Stein to be able to do much with it. 20-14. Crimson Storm by 6, and a substitution coming as Grace Miracle is going to sub in to serve in place of Megan Ellis. Timeout going to be taken by Randall. Mike Freeman wants to talk about it. We'll take it as well. Back in 60 seconds here on the SNU Video Network. Out of the timeout, SNU leads at 20-14. Tim Shea along with you. Grace Miracle back to serve. She's a 5'10" sophomore, a homeschooler out of Lawton, Oklahoma. There's the toss and the top spin serve taken by Hubbard. Stein sets it out to Chloe Hartman, and a block for Smith and Thomas. 21-12, SNU leads by 7. Substitution as Bailey Terang will check out, and coming in is Kayla Little, a 5'11" freshman from Bixby, Oklahoma. She'll play on the outside here, and you figure Coach Kevin Ingram going to try and get some rest for some of his regulars if the opportunity presents itself. Free ball comes across. Smith sets Thomas on the slide, and that's a kill for Kayla Thomas. 22-14. Kayla Thomas has 5 kills on 6 swings here in the first set, hitting .833, 14 assists for Kylie Smith. Miracle serves again, taken by Michaela Stewart. Now Mindy Stewart takes a shot to the back line and puts it down. 22-15. Randall has trimmed the deficit to 7, and Sydney Boland, the libero, will go back to serve. Boland's serve is taken by Lynch. Now Smith sets Thomas, and there's a 7th kill on 8 swings for Kayla Thomas. Excuse me, a 6th kill on 7 swings. Regardless, it's been an impressive first set for Thomas, who goes back to serve, with SNU leading at 23-15. Michaela Stewart to Erica Stein, and now Ella Bilsma, dug by Lynch. Smith sets it up towards the net. There's the attack, and it goes into the net for Kayla Little. 23-16. Thomas subs out, or replaces out rather, as Logan Matthews comes back in to play that spot as the libero. Bailey Grimes' attack is dug by Charity Burdett. Comes back out, and now Kylie Smith will take a shot at the back corner, and she puts it down right on the line. Great read by the senior Kylie Smith. 5'10" from Deer Park, Texas. Smith's first kill of the match. She's got 15 assists here in the set. Out of the back row, it's Burdett, blocked by Grimes. Now Chloe Hartman is going to come up with the kill. 24-17, SNU needs just 1 point to wrap up this first set. Substitution as Hartman subs out. Back in comes Maddie Wedman. Serve from Wedman is taken short. Now Smith sets it up, and Bachelet puts it down. 25-17, the final score here in set 1. Kylie Smith with 16 assists in the first set. SNU leads it 1-0. We're back after this on the SNU Crimson Storm Video Network. Second set just about set to get underway here in in Bethany, Oklahoma. Just on the northwest side of Oklahoma City, not far outside the city limits proper. Here on 39th Expressway. On what I believe is the old Route 66 coming through Oklahoma City. At least those are the signs we see coming through War Acres on our way through, between Oklahoma City and Bethany proper. Randall will have the first serve of set number 2. Going back to handle it will be Tegan Hamilton. Logan Matthews gets the reception, and another kill for Kayla Thomas. She is having an outstanding match. That's 7 kills on 8 swings so far tonight. Substitution as Hamilton heads out and Hannah Hubbard comes back in. Megan Ellis serves it to Hubbard. Now Erica Stein sets it up. Mindy Stewart has it dug by Matthews. Out for Bailey Terang, and Terang powers a kill to the floor. 2-0 SNU to start this second set. Bailey Terang now has 5 kills, and she's hitting .714. SNU as a team attacking the ball at a .485 pace early. Serve from Ellis is into the net, 2-1. Randall University will have the serve for the second time here in set number 2. It'll be Sydney Boland serving it to Madeline Lynch. Out to Terang from Smith, and there's another kill for Bailey Terang. 6 kills on 8 swings. Thomas and Terang have combined for 13 kills, and Kylie Smith already has 19 assists. Thomas serving out of the rotation. That's going to end up being a service ace. Charge the reception error to Michaela Stewart as she had trouble receiving that one. SNU making a statement here early in set 2. Thomas serves this one short. Diving attempt by Stewart, and it's back-to-back aces for Kayla Thomas. 5-1 Southern Nazarene. Thomas is already up to 7.5 points in this match. On the outside, there's a swing from Chloe Hartman that will go for a kill. 5-2. Brooke Spears subs in, taking the place of Michaela Stewart as Erica Stein goes back to serve. Stein, the 5'6" senior out of Arlington, Texas. The only one listed solely as a setter on this Randall University roster. Terang pokes it across, and that will end up being a kill for Bailey Terang, as Randall unable to get the ball back across the net in less than their allotted touches. Should be kill number 7 for Bailey Terang, and Kylie Smith will go back to serve. 6-2. Looks like they've actually credited that as an attack error. Kylie Smith's serve is taken by Hubbard, and now it comes out on the outside for Spears. Bachelet puts that one down. That's a kill. Sunny Bachelet has 4 kills. 7-2 SNU. Serve short from Smith. Now Stein sets it outside, and that'll be a kill for Spears. 7-3. Serve goes into the net. Makes it 8-3 SNU. Check that. That should be 7-4. Well, they've got it as 8-3 on the live stats as well, so we'll go with that. SNU with the kill once again. I believe that was Terang out of the middle. It was. That is her 7th kill. .22 kills already in the match for SNU, hitting .514 as a team. Only 3 attack errors and 37 swings. Haven Rogers serving here. This one's taken by Bolin. Now Stein sets it out to Tegan Hamilton, and it is blocked. Grimes and Bachelet on the block that time. It's 10-3 Southern Nazarene. Rogers will serve again. Bolin gets it to Hamilton, and now a free ball comes across. Smith sets quickly in the middle, and there's a kill for Bailey Grimes. 11-3. 22 assists for Kylie Smith. We're still early here in set number 2. JC Brazil will sub in for Megan Ellis. Brazil, a 5'9" sophomore out of Community Christian School, hails from Oklahoma City, and there's an ace for Haven Rogers. 12-3. All SNU here in set number 2. Rogers serving again. This one taken by Hamilton. Goes out to Bilsma. Diving play by Rogers to keep it alive. And SNU is going to just be able to get it across on the free ball. Tip comes back. Sunny Bachelet gets a piece of it. Now Smith towards the net. Across from Bailey Grimes on the free ball. Stein sets it out to Hamilton. Matthews gets a piece of it. Rogers keeps it alive. Going after it, the Crimson Storm again get it across on the free ball. Bit of a scramble drill here going. Rogers gets it over. Now Smith will send it deeper on the free ball. Stein into the middle for Bilsma, and a block out of the middle. Brazil and Grimes come up with the block, and what a hustle point for SNU. That one could have gone against them on at least 4 different occasions, but the Crimson Storm just able to do what they had to keep the ball in play and let the block have a chance to work at the net. 13-3. Rogers with a line drive serve. Hamilton had trouble handling it. That should be another ace for Haven Rogers. And the Crimson Storm are off and running, and Mike Freeman wants a timeout to try and squelch some of this momentum. SNU rolling here in the middle of the second set. 14-3 your score. Back in a minute on the SNU Video Network. Crimson Storm up 11 here in set number 2. Tim Shea along with you. Haven Rogers back to serve for the Crimson Storm. Rogers waits for the whistle, gets it from Jerry Brands, our first referee. Sends this one across. It's taken by Wedman, and there's going to be an illegal attack called against SNU reaching across the net and interfering with play. 14-4 now the score, and back to serve goes Ella Bilsma. Bilsma serves it into the net. Back to an 11-point advantage. (15-4) is the score. The live stats have a point backwards. They've got it as 16-3. They credited Bailey Grimes with a kill when in fact it should have been Chloe Hartman with the kill and Grimes with the attack error. Actually, they've changed that to an attack error for Grimes now, so we're good. 15-4. Logan Matthews' serve is taken by Wedman. Now Stein sets it out, and there's a kill. Credit that one to Brooke Spears. 15-5 substitution as Stein will sub out. Interesting move here from Mike Freeman. Charity Burdett back in. Michaela Stewart in, taking the place of Brooke Spears. So I believe that's going to put Stewart, the 5'8 freshman from Mustang, as the setter. Smith sets it outside for Bachelet. Cross-court kill. 16-5. 23rd assist for Kylie Smith. Bachelet subs out. Subbing back in to serve is Madeline Lynch. Lynch's serve is taken by Wedman. Now out it goes for Hamilton, and she misses wide on the cross-court swing. The lead is a dozen for SNU. It's 17-5. Great second set so far for the Crimson Storm. And you know they wanted to come out and play well here in this match, given the nature of this morning's contest. Madeline Lynch serves this one across. It is taken by Burdett. Burdett's going to get the swing off the pass from Stewart. Smith out for J.C. Brazil into the tape. 17-6. Brazil just left it a little bit short. Substitution, Chloe Hartman back in. Maddie Wedman takes a seat, and back to serve is Tegan Hamilton. Matthews to Smith, dumped across, dug by Burdett. Now Stewart sets it out for Hartman, and that will go as a kill for Chloe Hartman. 17-7. The margin is back to 10. Hamilton will be serving once more. Out to J.C. Brazil. There's a kill. 18-7. Rachel Titchener has checked into the match as well. Megan Ellis is going to come in for Brazil now, and it looks like Grace Miracle is going to take the place of Haven Rogers. And as we suspected, a lot of opportunity here for the younger members of this SNU Volleyball Club. 18-7 the lead here in the second set. Megan Ellis will serve. Serves this one toward the corner. Nice play by Hubbard to keep it alive. Over for Grace Miracle. Bolin the dig. Stewart sets it up. Burdett has her attack repelled, and then it's sent across on a free ball. An attack error going to be called on Kylie Smith. Makes it 18-8 here in the second set. Smith sets it up in the middle, and there's Rachel Titchener with the kill. Titchener getting on the score sheet. That is her first kill of the season. The sophomore from Santan Valley, Arizona. Smith the dig. Ellis gets it over to Miracle. Bolin on the dig that time. Now Stewart out to Hartman, hit into the net. Attack error, and it's 20-8. Timeout. Randall will take it with him. 20-8 your score here in the second set on the SNU Crimson Storm Video Network. Bailey Grimes will sub out after the timeout as Kayla Little comes back in. Rachel Titchener is back to serve with the Crimson Storm leading by a dozen late in the second set. Titchener's serve is taken by Hubbard. Now out it comes for Hartman, dug up by Lynch, poked to the back corner by Smith, diving dig by Hubbard, comes back across, and there's a kill for Charity Burdette that makes it 20-9. Erica Stein subs back in as Randall going back to the 6-2 offense, running two setters. Kylie Smith sets it outside. There's an attack from Grace Miracle that will go down as a kill. 21-9. That's the 25th assist for Kylie Smith. Sunny Bachelette subs back in as heading to the bench is Madeline Lynch. Serve from Smith is taken. And Brooke Spears received the serve and then missed on the swing. 22-9. It's a 13-point lead for Southern Nazarene. And that may be all that we see today of Kylie Smith. She has subbed out. Brecken Myers, the 5'9 freshman from Rose Hill, Kansas, subs in her place, and she'll serve it across. Taken by Hubbard, and now out it goes, and a block. The swing that time was from Brooke Spears. The block goes to Kayla Little and Sunny Bachelette, 23-9. Crimson Storm have dominated this set from the word go. Stein tips it across, kept alive by Miracle, and a free ball comes across from Ellis. Tipped tight to the net, and a whistle, and a back row block. Erica Stein was above the height of the net. That's the danger in the 6-2 offense. Your setter is always in the back row, so if your pass is too tight to the net and there's a joust with your setter involved, that's always going to be a back row block. Chloe Hartman bumps this one across. Now Myers in the middle. Bachelette tips it across, and that goes down for the kill. 25-9. SNU dominant in the second set. 2-0. We're back after this on the SNU Video Network. Third set just about to get underway here at the Sawyer Center in Bethany, Oklahoma. Let's take a look at some stats through 2 sets, and it has been a dominant effort from SNU. 28 kills, 6 errors on 50 total attacks, a .440 hitting percentage for SNU, 27 assists, 25 digs, 4 blocks, 4 service aces. SNU just dominating all across the stat sheet. And there's another block to start the set. JC Brazil and Kayla Thomas in on that one. It's 1-0. SNU here in set number 3. Megan Ellis is back to serve. The starters are back in with the exception of JC Brazil starting in the place of Bailey Terang for Southern Nazarene. Erica Stein tips this one across. Smith sets it back to Thomas, and there's a kill for Kayla Thomas. That is 8 kills on 9 total attempts. She is having an outstanding match. Megan Ellis will serve once again. SNU up 2-0. Charity Burdett gets it to Stein. Now Tegan Hamilton tips it across. Free ball comes back into the middle, and there's an attack error from Mindy Stewart as she was caught a little bit further off the net than she realized, trying to tip it across, and it is 3-0 SNU here in set number 3. There's the serve. It goes to Burdett. Now Tegan Hamilton with the attack. Kylie Smith try to get one down near the net. And now Smith will get one down. It is 4-0. Ellis's serve is taken by Burdett. Hamilton bumps it up. Now out to Mindy Stewart. Across for Ellis. Smith sets it up in the middle. There's kill number 9 for Kayla Thomas, hitting 900 in this match. Ellis serves it short. Hustling up after it is Mindy Stewart. Now Tegan Hamilton pokes it across, and that'll be a multiple contact violation on Hamilton. SNU has taken the first 6 points here in set number 3. Ellis's serve taken by Burdett. Stein just gets it to creep over. Free ball coming back to the Saints. Mindy Stewart tips it across. Back in the middle, Kayla Thomas has the attack repelled. And now out to Macy Brazil, and it goes into the antenna, and Randall is on the board here in set number 3. SNU with another point. Makes it 7-1. Kayla Thomas into double figures, 10 kills on 11 swings. 9:09 in the match. Charity Burdett's attack is dug by Thomas. Now a long attack toward the corner, and that'll be a kill for Kylie Smith. Her 3rd kill of the match. She's got 29 assists. And that one will fall for a kill for Tegan Hamilton, 8-2. Randall will be serving. Erica Stein serves this one across. It's taken by Lynch. They'll set the slide for Bailey Grimes. Diving play by Burdett to keep it alive. Now Hartman sends it across out of the back row. Megan Ellis plays the down ball, and it ends up just long. 8-3. SNU has led by as many as 7 already here in the third set. They took the second set 25-9. Stein serves this one across. And now there is J.C. Brazil, who powers one to the floor. Kylie Smith picks up another assist. That's number 30. And now she will go back to serve. Smith serves this one into the net. 9-4. Substitution for Randall. Tegan Hamilton comes out. Back in is Maddie Wedman. Out to the pin. There's J.C. Brazil with another kill. 10-4. Substitutions. Coming in for the first time is Iveta Soma, a 5'9" sophomore from Manville, Texas, and she will go back to serve. Soma serves this one across. It's taken by Wedman. Stein sets it out for Hartman, and a blocking error is going to go, I believe, against Bailey Grimes. Makes it 10-5. Randall will be going across to Shawnee, Oklahoma tomorrow, where they'll take part in this tournament at Oklahoma Baptist. Meanwhile, SNU will be back at home. Grimes picks up another kill here. 11-5 in the set. 32 assists for Kylie Smith. Logan Matthews is back to serve. 6-point lead for the Crimson Storm here in set number 3. Trying to close this one out in straight sets. Burdett takes the serve. Now it comes back out. And Kylie Smith will push to the back corner. There's a kill for Kylie Smith. She's up to 4 kills. Iveta Soma picks up the assist. Matthews will once again serve. Burdett to Stein. Now J.C. Brazil plays the down ball. Out it goes for Chloe Hamilton, who puts the kill to the floor. 12-6. Substitution as Michaela Stewart will come back in, and she'll serve, taking Brooke Spears out of the match. Set at the net. Bachelet has it blocked. Mindy Stewart and Chloe Hartman in on the block that time, 12-7. That is the first block of the match for Randall. Matthews to Smith. Out it goes for Kayla Little, and that one is into the net, 12-8. Randall beginning to whittle away at this lead. Soma gets it to Smith. Now Bachelet has it dug out of the back row by Burdett. Logan Matthews attacks it across. Now Kylie Smith's attack is dug by Michaela Stewart. Mindy Stewart out of the middle, dug by Soma. Now Smith sets it up, and there is an attack error. It will go against Kayla Thomas, and that will mean she now has she has 10 kills on 12 swings with 1 attack error, so that will bring that attack percentage down a little bit. Sunny Bachelet picks up the kill. It's now 13-9. The live stats have it at 14-8, but the correct score should be 13-9. as Thomas was whistled for being in the net a moment ago. Lynch's serve is taken by Wedman in the middle, poked across by Stewart. Now Smith sets it up for Thomas, and again Thomas ruled to be in the net. 13-10 is now the score, and that's 2 attack errors for Kayla Thomas. Drops her down to 6-15 for the match. She still is the only player on either team in double figures with 10 kills. Logan Matthews has 11 digs. She's the only player on either team in double figures there. And Kylie Smith has 33 assists. Smith with the attack there. Credit the assist to Soma. And Kylie Smith now up to 5 kills. Megan Ellis is going to sub in. And so is JC Brazil as Soma and Little head to the bench. 14-10, Southern Nazarene with the lead here in set number 3. We're just less than an hour into this one. Burdette gets it to Michaela Stewart. Mindy Stewart out of the middle is probably going to be credited with the kill there, as it's now 14-11. SNU had some trouble trying to get that one back up. Sydney Bolin goes back to serve. Bolin serves it to Lynch. Out to the pin for Brazil, and JC Brazil picks up the kill. 15-11. Assist number 34 for Kylie Smith. Brazil with 4 kills. Out on the wing, there is a swing and a kill for Charity Burdette. Brazil picked up her first kill of the season this morning. She now has 4 in this match. Out of the middle, there's Grimes with the kill, and the assist to Kylie Smith makes it 16-12. Ten different SNU players have at least 1 kill in this match. Smith serves. This one is taken out of the back by Brooke Spears. Now out to Sunny Bachelet, who goes cross court and misses it wide. 16-13. Hubbard and Hamilton subbing out for Randall as Hartman and Wedman come back in. Wedman will go back to serve. Taking it is Ellis. Out it goes, and the cross-court swing is wide for Bailey Grimes, and suddenly Randall has trimmed this down to just 2 points. 16-14. Randall battled back against Northwestern Oklahoma State to take the second set and looked like, or to take the third set, and they looked like they might take the fourth as well. JC Brazil has the attack dug there, and an attack error from Chloe Hartman will make it 17-14. Randall led late in the fourth set against Northwestern Oklahoma State before the Rangers came from behind to finish things off in 4 sets. Iveta Soma goes back to serve. Soma serves this one, and it'll be an ace as Wedman couldn't handle it. Substitution, Sunny Bachelet will check out. Claire Simpson, the 5'10 freshman homeschooler from Broken Arrow, will sub in to play the right side. Soma's serve is taken by Burdette. It goes across the net, and Kayla Little pokes it to the floor. That'll be a kill for Little. 19-14. Little becomes the 11th Crimson Storm player. The 10th Crimson Storm player to be credited with a kill in the match. And I'm not sure what was going on there. It looked like a service ace. Hold on a minute. I'm not sure serve was ever beckoned for. That's what happened there. So Soma will serve this one again, taken by Burdett. She'll poke it across. Matthews is there. Smith sets it up for Grimes. The attack is blocked back. Matthews for Soma out of the back row. Wedman is there. Stein sets it to the right pin. Spears' attack is dug by Smith. Out it comes for Little. Wedman the dig. Stein will try to go to the back corner. Soma is there. Played up for Simpson, and Claire Simpson picks up the kill. Simpson is the 11th SNU player with a kill in the match. Timeout is going to be taken by Randall, 20-14. The Crimson Storm leading late here in set 3. This is SNU Volleyball on the SNU Video Network. Iveta Soma is back to serve for the Crimson Storm. Soma will serve this one. It's taken by Burdett. Now out of the middle, there's Spears with the kill for Randall. Makes it 20-15 late here in set number 3. Crimson Storm up 2-0. We will talk with the player of the game after the match here. Possibly Logan Matthews. There's a couple others that it could be. There's a kill out of the middle for Grimes. 21-15. That is assist number 37 for Kylie Smith. Better than 12 assists per set so far in the match. Opportunity if she could get a couple of more assists to take that up to a 13 assist per set average, which is unbelievable. Out of the back row, there's a swing that goes long for Burdett. 22-21. Substitution. Rachel Titchener is back in. Kayla Thomas to the bench. Matthews will serve again. Crimson Storm up 7. Stein sets it into the middle. Mindy Stewart's attack is dug by Matthews. Now out it comes for Kayla Little, and Little is going to pick up the kill. 23-15. 38 assists for Kylie Smith. Logan Matthews serving again. Low serve taken by Burdett. Stein sets it up. Spears' swing will end up going long, and SNU will have up to 9 match point opportunities at their disposal. Logan Matthews serves this one short. It's taken by Burdett. Stein sets it out, and there's a blocking error that will go against Claire Simpson. Makes it 24-16. Substitution, Spears to the bench, and Michaela Stewart in to serve. SNU by 8. Serve is taken by Soma. Smith sets it out for Little. And Kayla Little will put away the kill. It'll be the 39th assist of the match for Kylie Smith, and SNU completes the sweep. 3-0 is your final. The Crimson Storm improved to 8-3 on the year. They'll be back in action tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. first serve against William Jewell. The second match of the day will feature Northwestern Oklahoma State against Southwest Baptist. William Jewell will take on Northwestern at 2 p.m., and then SNU will wrap up the tournament with a 4 p.m. date with the Bearcats of Southwest Baptist. SNU with the victory here tonight. 3-0 in the match, 3-0, 25-17, 25-9, and 25-16. We will be back with the post-match right after this on the SNU Video Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Shea joined by our player of the match, Logan Matthews. Logan, I know 2 matches today, a really tough opponent this morning in Drury. How important was it to be able to come back and get that rough taste out of our mouth after that tough match here this morning with a big win here this afternoon?
It was really important to come back and stay disciplined and really focus on the things we didn't do during the Drury game, such as like staying in our base defense and transitioning and going hard in our approaches and offense.
13 digs and an assist for you tonight. Is it tough as a defensive specialist and a libero to get into a rhythm when a team struggles to get the ball across the net? With as well as we blocked tonight, I have to feel like that makes it a little bit tougher on you on the back row to get into a rhythm.
It does make it tough. You really just need to focus on trying to pick up everything you can. Like, don't let one ball get by you kind of mentality.
So we pick up the big win today. Get back on the winning. Get back to our winning ways from before. 2 more matches tomorrow. I know it's going to be bright and early tomorrow morning. These 3 weekends in a row with these tournaments, 4 matches in 2 days, each of those 3 weekends. How much of a grind is that on you guys as volleyball players, as student athletes, balancing the academics and the athletics?
Definitely struggle looking at academics. I'm still behind from last week, catching up on anatomy. Anatomy is a really tough course, so hopefully we're getting Sunday off, so hopefully everyone will get caught up with that day. And just playing 3 weeks back-to-back, even on the weekends, not getting most of our weekends, that is tough. It takes a lot of mental toughness to get through those weeks and just focus on, what result we want with this weekend. And we do a good job as teammates keeping each other in check, just trying to stay aggressive and keep that mentality because we know every single game, every single point matters.
The good part about this stretch, though, 6 matches at home from last Tuesday to next Tuesday. What's it been like to come home after those first 8 matches on the road and be able to play in front of the home fans?
Oh, so fun. Our first home game against SWASU was just great. Like, we had a great turnout and a great student section, lots of positivity and encouragement. I could hear all of our fans cheering for our whole team and, like, individuals. It was awesome, and we didn't get much of a audience like our first game because it was so early. But
9 a.m. on Friday morning's a tough draw.
It was pretty rough. You know, I remember looking at the crowd. I was like, look at that crowd, guys. We got 10 of us. But this last game was good. We did have quite a bit of a turnout, and it was good to see some fans come out and support us today.
I know the other thing that this match gives us an opportunity to do is it gives you as players a chance to develop a rhythm with some of the players that maybe haven't seen as much playing time early in the season. How important is that going forward, knowing that having opportunities to develop those familiarities on the court with your teammates that you haven't had a chance to play with as much in game situations? How does that help going forward?
Oh, it's super helpful. It just helps create that rhythm and that flow, especially with our setters and our offensive line. Like, it's not so simple just setting the ball and hitting it. Like, you have to get in a rhythm with each individual hitter. That's like one of the hardest parts of setting, I think, and Kylie does a great job. And when Brecken stepped in, she did a good job with that today. And it also helps, like, back row, like, with new players back row, it's, like, really important to keep up communication so everyone knows, like, what's going on.
Logan, is there anybody watching back at home that you'd like to send a shout-out to?
Hopefully my grandparents are watching from Tulsa and my Meemaw and Pawpaw. I'm not sure if they're watching, but hopefully.
Well, Logan, thanks so much for taking time to come join us up here after the match. Congratulations on the excellent individual performance, the big win today. Hopefully 2 more tomorrow. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Yep, thank you so much.
That is Logan Matthews, our player of the match. We will be back with head coach Kevin Ingram in just a couple of moments. This is SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the Crimson Storm Video Network. While we wait for head coach Kevin Ingram to come up in the post-match, let's take a look at the stats from this one. SNU wins it in 3 sets. The final set scores for the match 25-17, 25-9, and 25-16. Tim Shea along with you here this afternoon. Let's start with Randall University. They end up with 22 kills as a team, 5 of those coming from Chloe Hartman and 5 from Brooke Spears. They hit 0-34 as a team, 19 attack errors. SNU contributed to that with 5 blocks in the match, 15 assists for Erica Stein, 8 digs for Charity Burdett led the way for Randall in this match. SNU on the other side of the sheet, it was a stat stuffer from top to bottom. Bailey Terang gets only 10 attack attempts in 2 sets. She finishes with 7 kills and a couple of digs in the match. Team leading kill total was for Kayla Thomas, 10 kills, 2 errors, 13 total attempts, a .615 attack percentage in the match. She finishes with 13 points. Sunny Bachelette also with 7 kills, 5 kills apiece for Bailey Grimes and Kylie Smith. Smith finishes with 39 assists in the match, 2 aces apiece for Haven Rogers and Kayla Thomas. 13 digs for our player of the match, Logan Matthews, who was just up with us a moment ago. Madeline Lynch had 7 digs. Megan Ellis with 5. Smith had 8 digs as well for SNU in the match. As a team, SNU 46 kills, 14 errors, 86 total attempts, 372 attack percentage as a team, 44 assists, 5 service aces, 43 digs, 5 blocks, all of them assist blocks, and 56 total points in the match. SNU hit 452 in the first set. They hit 421 in the second set, just 278 in the third set, but a lot of that was something that you could attribute to lack of familiarity and going to players who hadn't seen as many reps this season. SNU still played very, very well. They held Randall to a 176 attack percentage in the first set, minus 174 in set 2, and an 031 attack percentage in set 3 for 034 for the match. We'll take one more quick timeout. When we come back, we will have head coach Kevin Ingram up here to talk to you in the post-match right after this on the SNU Video Network. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Shea along with head coach Kevin Ingram. And, Coach, first thing that jumps out at you when you look at a match like this where you're able to get a lot of players in the match, 11 different players on your team record a kill in this match tonight. What's it like as a coach to see that sort of depth show itself in this kind of a match?
Well, I mean, that's what we're kind of built on. I mean, we're trying to recruit players that are younger, and we kind of develop them, and over a period of time they become ready to play. And so this was a great opportunity to get those players in, get them some reps, let them show what they can do, and just kind of see where they're at in that development process. So it was good.
First set maybe not quite what we would have wanted to see from a standpoint of being as tight as you might have liked. The second set, though, I felt really set the tone for the rest of the match, taking that big lead early and being able to be dominant throughout the course of the set.
Yeah, the first game we were kind of playing to what the pace was on the other side of the net instead of doing what we do typically on our side. So, I mean, we've played 2 different caliber teams today, 2 different styles, pace, all those things. So it was just an adjustment that first game for a little bit, but once we kind of started going, then it was fine. So
I know we didn't get a chance to talk after the Drury match this morning. That's a very good volleyball team that we saw here this morning. What did you take from that match that we were able to adjust and play better in the match this afternoon?
You know, I mean, it wasn't us. I mean, obviously we had a different lineup, had a couple of different players in there this morning just to a class situation that we were dealing with one of our players, but no excuses. Drury played well in what they did, and they're a good-sized team. We just didn't come out like we had typically come out the last couple of Fridays and Saturday mornings on a 9 o'clock game. And so when you don't come out and you're not ready to play and you don't execute at a high level, then you take a chance of losing a ball game. That's what we did. So
we come out tomorrow, another 9 o'clock start. Mm-hmm. William Jewell will be here. What do you know about the Cardinals?
You know, I really don't know much about them other than what we can see statistic-wise on their stats and those kinds of things. There's not much film for us to watch, so hopefully I'll get some information later today. I know they played at OBU, so we'll hopefully get a film tonight and be able to kind of break that down and look at them and have them be ready come tomorrow morning. So
long day today, another long one coming up tomorrow.
Yes.
Coach Kevin Ingram, thanks so much for taking some time to come up and chat with us. That's head coach Kevin Ingram, and that's going to wrap us up from up here at Southern Nazarene University in Bethany, Oklahoma. We want to thank you for tuning in from wherever you watched this afternoon. All day, SNU splits the first day of volleyball here at the SNU OBU Volleyball Classic. Tomorrow's schedule again as follows. William Jewell and Southern Nazarene at 9 a.m. The 11 a.m. match will be Southwest Baptist and Northwestern Oklahoma State. Northwestern Oklahoma State will take on William Jewell at 2 p.m., and SNU will battle Southwest Baptist at 4. We will have play-by-play audio for the first and fourth match of the day. We will have live video for all 4 matches throughout the course of the day, so be sure and join us again tomorrow as we handle the broadcasts for you for the second day of this SNU OBU Volleyball Challenge, Volleyball Classic. We thank you for tuning in. For Danny Thomason, Tanner Stiles, Rod Porter, all the way on up to President Dr. Keith Newman here at Southern Nazarene University, we want to thank you for tuning in and joining us here this afternoon. One more time, your final scores. SNU falls to Drury this morning 3-0. Northwestern Oklahoma State beats Randall 3-1. Drury beats Northwestern Oklahoma State 3-1, and SNU finishes the day with a 3-0 sweep of the Randall Saints. One more time, we thank you for tuning in. We'll talk to you tomorrow. This has been SNU Crimson Storm Volleyball on the SNU Video Network.